You might think the most important part of your personal injury case is the accident report, or even the photos from the scene. But what if I told you that it might be your doctor who ultimately wins your case? I am Ryan Wynn with Wynn Injury Law. We have helped injured Virginians get the compensation they deserve. And a lot of times that comes down to working closely with their doctor. In this video, I want to walk you through a real case where a doctor's testimony changed everything, and explain why your treating physician might be your most powerful ally in a personal injury claim. If you've been hurt and do not know where to start, schedule a free consultation. We're here to help you. Let me tell you about a recent case. We had a client who suffered a massive hip injury. The other side was trying to downplay the permanent and future nature of the injury and push for a lowball settlement. But then something critical happened. Our client's doctor stepped in. Our client was a passenger in a car when a commercial vehicle turned in front of them. It was a major collision, and our client's hip struck the dash and became dislocated and fractured. He required surgery in the emergency room, inserting plates and screws to repair the major fracture. The surgeon had to use dozens of staples to close the incision. Our client could not work for almost a year, and at first he was confined to his bed and couch and had to use a walker and then crutches to get around. Our client's care was transferred from the trauma surgeon to the orthopedic surgeon, who specialized in hips. This doctor laid out a clear medical treatment plan showing that our client would need not one, but 2 total hip replacements in his lifetime. That testimony changed the entire trajectory of the case, because we now had rock-solid evidence, not just of the injury, but of his lifelong consequences to our client. During litigation, there was no dispute about the initial injury or treatment, but the permanent and long-lasting effects of the hip injury were contested. Having a credentialed orthopedic surgeon willing to testify that the client, who was in his mid-20s, would need 2 future total hip surgeries drastically changed the value of the case and likely increased the value of the case by over $1 million. Without this testimony, we would not have been able to get the outcome we did. Now let's talk about why doctors are so important in your personal injury cases. This is not just about explaining medical records and calling it a day. Your treating physician can do several key things. They can directly link your injuries to the collision. That's huge, because if the other side hires their own doctor or can argue your injury came from something else, your case could be in trouble. They can confirm that the treatment you received, surgeries, therapies, medications, were reasonable and necessary. This strengthens your claim. Just like with the client we discussed, doctors can explain what long-term care you will need, whether that's additional surgeries, rehab, or even lifelong support, and what that will cost. That becomes part of your damages. They can weigh in on aspects such as the extent to which your injury affects your ability to work and your daily life, as well as whether there is permanent damage. These opinions support claims for lost wages, inconvenience, and more. And finally, your doctor can document the pain you are in, physically and emotionally. That can be incredibly powerful when it comes to valuing your pain and how your injuries have affected your life. The truth is, one of the most vital and complex parts of your case is the medical testimony. And that starts with ensuring your doctor understands the legal implications of their words and opinions, and that your legal team communicates with them effectively. If you are dealing with an injury, do not overlook how important your doctor can be to your claim. They are not just treating your body, they may be the key to winning your case. At Wynn Injury Law, we work directly with your medical providers to make sure your story is entirely told and fully understood by the insurance company and the jury. We have a very unique perspective on dealing with doctors, since my 2 older brothers are both orthopedic surgeons here in Virginia. If you have been injured and are not sure what to do or the next step, do not wait. Give us a call today or schedule your free consultation online. Let's get you the support and compensation you deserve. We are Wynn Law, and we are here for you, Virginia.